Hello everybody, in today's video I'm showing you the LEGO Maersk train from 2011. This is a pretty awesome set, one of my favorite trains. It came with over 1,200 parts, it has 3 minifigures, and you could pick one up today for a $400 minimum at least a decent condition. Here's how many batteries you'll actually need for this, and now I'm going to show you how I fixed some battery corrosion I had with this set when I opened up the remote. Have you ever went to use an old remote or a toy and you quickly open it up and see, oh my gosh, there's battery corrosion? If it's not too bad like this one, you can fix it. First thing you want to do, get your baking soda. You're going to pour some on the terminals that have any corrosion on them. I poured way too much here. I'll just tap off the excess. And the next thing you want to do is get your lemon juice or vinegar. I do prefer lemon juice. I'm going to douse a Q-tip in there. And now I'm going to rub it onto that baking soda on the terminal. And you can actually hear it sizzle, and it'll be green or a different color if you're actually pulling off that battery acid, which I was. And that's how you know you're cleaning it. Then when I'm sufficiently happy with the terminals and how they look, I'm going to get water, clean off these terminals, use a paper towel, use clean Q-tips, and the battery's in, and look at that, I have power. If this was helpful, hit that like button. And this set was actually very easy to put the power functions in here. It's designed to input regular power functions from LEGO, unlike the Hogwarts Express, if you've seen that video on my channel recently where I had to figure out how to put in the new powered up motors. This train is amazing and it looks very identical to a real locomotive. I'm going to now show you everything that comes with this set and just about every angle of the locomotive, the train cars, and the truck as well, and the containers. The locomotive I love. As you can see here, I do already have the power functions put on there, and I have the parts that I pulled off of there, like the engine itself, the part that goes where the receiver is put, as well as the train motor that would not be the motor, the one that's just for free rolling or a push train. As you can see here, it looks quite realistic. The stickers are pretty great. The sticker placement on these front and rear pieces is very crappy. You know, this train does do that thing where LEGO typically doesn't do this anymore, where a sticker goes over multiple parts. It makes it hard for resale value. It makes it hard if you're trying to take this apart. And it's hard to find them on the market sometimes where the stickers are in good condition. I've gone through at least 3 of these sets used, and I have one other one used, and I'm debating on if I'm going to sell it or not. This one, however, I picked up brand new, sealed. It did cost me quite a bit a couple years back, but I was very happy to build this myself, put the stickers on myself, and have this more like a pristine looking locomotive. As you can see here, the figure fits well there in the front. This piece clicks right back in, and it just looks so realistic. Even, you know, the small stickers up top that would initially be lights on a locomotive with the number there. Then moving to the next car, both these next cars are the same. The only difference here is the containers on them. Right here, the containers are 2 of the gray ones, and in the middle, there's actually a piece that holds these 2 containers up. That way you can have them level, whereas the white container, when I pull that car over next, you'll see it is with down into the train car. Very cool design on these. I'm very well pleased with them, and I definitely, another reason why I'm debating on selling that used one or not is because I at least have 4 of these cars at the moment, but an extra locomotive. This piece here, if you're, buying this set used and you're missing a few parts, you're most likely going to be missing some of these, because it does give you 2 of these pieces here, 4 of those Maersk blue bricks to put in there. That way you can keep the containers up in this position if you wanted to. At least when I've purchased these used, I've been missing some of those parts, as well as the parts where the power functions typically go, because most people would buy the train, buy the power functions, put them in there, and then, forget about the other parts and they go missing or add to the Lego pile. The containers are really cool, very spacious. You can do a lot with them. The stickers, I'm happy with how they look here, but again, they do stretch over 3 bricks, which is not really allowed by Lego anymore. Moving to the next car, as you can see, the style is the exact same train car base here, and I just have the container recessed down into the train car, and it looks really good. This one would be a refrigerated container or a temperature controlled container. The white is usually kind of the color it would be because it would be different metal as well, or with the insulation. And as you can see there's the mechanical stuff on the back. Overall, though, same style of container, same bottom parts for hooking it to the train car, same size doors, and very spacious on the inside as well. And then it fits right down in there, nice and easy. But you could also put that brick down there and keep 2 containers on this car as well, just like the other one. And they slide pretty nicely. Very long train cars compared to a lot of other train cars I've seen. Next, we have the truck that comes with this set. This is a cool add-on. It's rather basic, it's not too complex, but to me, this is exactly what you'd see in a shipping yard scene or, you know, in real life, this is what the truck would look like. And I think they did an amazing job. I love the offset cab here. The stickers are well placed. The mirrors, great placement. Same with the exhaust pipe there. The steps on the side. I think it's very creative. The open back there where the figure would get into the cab, and, you know, just really well designed. It has the mud flaps with stickers. The top part has the stickers. The figure fits inside well. I'll show you the figures in a moment. They're quite cool as well. But, and maybe it's just because I do love this blue color, this Maersk blue, which is unique to the Maersk sets from Lego. It is not that other aqua blue or medium blue. This is its own unique blue. Here we have the bed piece, or the part that holds your container. Again, I love the mud flaps on these. I do love the colors. And if you notice here, the decal on the truck is a little larger than the decal for the Maersk on the train car itself. That's a little minor discrepancy. As you can see, either of these containers would fit on here well. They just hook right in, and they're easily detachable. Then the stand can go up and you could park it there when it's not in motion. Looking at the figures, they actually do have unique torsos. There's no printing on the back, and the printing on the front gets covered up when you put this orange vest over them. Look at all that swag. All right, turn that straight. All right, the helmet or his hard hat, they are that unique color. And other than the hard hat and the torso, the rest of the figure is, you know, basic parts or parts that you've seen on other figures. This set did come with all the parts as if you wanted to display it and show the locomotive. As you can see, here's a replacement part for where the receiver goes. And we had the engine where the battery box goes. And lastly, this piece here where it would be, you know, just instead of having the motor there, you'd take all these other parts off, connect them to the piece here that is originally with the set. And then this could be a push train versus having a motor in it. Here are the sides of the box. I do love this old style of box with, you know, the dark blue. It shows the parts up the top. This is how some of the, I actually don't know anymore if the modular buildings are still shown this way. I haven't bought one in a while, but I think they are. And I don't know, I just really like this old style box. Mine's a little beat up, but overall, I'm going to show you every side of the box here. And I like this style of box. It was a cool era to see these blue boxes, and I guess I grew up around that time frame. Overall, not bad. It does have the tabs here on the side where you can close the box back up, which is nice, but then causes additional damage to the box. But look at this beautiful piece of art right here. I think this is just one of the best sides of a box I've ever seen by Lego. An amazing photo, just really emphasizes how gorgeous this train is. And then there's the back where it also shows you what power functions you'll need and some other images of the train. This does come with 2 instruction manuals, book 1 and book 2. In the back of book 2 is where you will find all the components necessary for what power functions you need to make this set fully functional and drivable, or to add to your Lego train track with power functions. Overall, very simple to follow. You just need to purchase those additional power function parts, and you could do this. You could also add the new powered up in here. It would be one less step. You would not need to add that receiver. You could simply use the battery box, the train motor piece, and then have your remote control. That's possible as well. And here they show the battery box that was that more expensive one that was rechargeable, but again, I just used the one with the 6 AAA batteries. Very cool. Here's one last look at the back of this instruction manual, and look, the Emerald Knight. Oh, this video is coming soon, I promise you. And yeah, so there's the set. Overall, I love it. Very cool set. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. Please subscribe to see more train content, and let me know what you want to see eventually. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and there's the beautiful train. Lego, my Jameso.